So open loops are actually called the Zeigarnik effect. Essentially, everybody talks about using hooks in content marketing, in sales. You should be using hooks as well. Like dating, people always miss the congruency between marketing and sales and dating, and it's similar wavelengths, but it is different in the extent of if you're good at sales and marketing, you're not necessarily good with women, but if you're good with women, you're good at sales and marketing, because the way you have to kind of change the concepts to deal with the female emotional mind is where most people drop off. So I can kind of teach that later. But I do want to say the open loop shit is incredibly powerful when combined with another hypnotic condition or another hypnotic tool, if you will. So I could say in the beginning of this video, if I really wanted to like keep you here, if I was promising a payout and I said, oh, by the end of this video, you will know how to do X, Y, and Z, right? That's a fairly mainstream, like open loop, right? Oh, by the end of this, you're going to promise the payoff, right? That's like one form of a weak open loop. But if you were to promise like a customized payoff or a unique payoff with like a state regression in there, is like, okay, by the end of this 6-minute video, so be specific, right? You're going to learn exactly how to achieve the goal that you've been putting off, or the goal that you haven't been able to hit for the past 6 months. Not only that, but when you do hit that goal and you have that life that you've always imagined, you're going to feel fantastic knowing this is the video that changed everything and got you to that point. So that's just like a little example just off the dome of like an open loop that actually uses a future pacing technique instead of like, oh, by the end of this video, you're going to get payoff. Like, no, actually future pace out and tie that to what their actual desire is, right? Instead of assuming, like, let their unconscious mind do it. And then we're also tying an emotional anchor in there back to like this video, which kind of does two things. One, it lets their unconscious and conscious mind work forward. So they are actually imagining that state, which is bringing those feelings into the present moment, which is going to increase the rapport with you. But also in the future, if they do ever hit that state, their unconscious mind is actually now anchored back to this video. So they're likely to remember me in particular, not necessarily this specific video, but because this video is me talking, they're going to remember me when they achieve that goal and they have those happy feelings. So because of that, you're like layering up these positive manipulative impacts that you can have, essentially. So there's much more powerful open loops in hypnosis, or hooks, as marketers like to say. But a marketing hook is shit. An open loop is something serious, right?